Today is day 4, and we are working through 30 days of Bible Art Journaling Praise. And so we have here, where June 4th is Revelation 4, 8 through 11. And I chose verse 11 to focus on. Worthy are you, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they existed and were created. I try to always make sure I put what verse I'm focusing on, but the full section of what we're studying that day. So that way I always can remember and see what it is that we're doing and focusing on. I do have all the information down below regarding a giveaway, how to participate and be involved. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So let's get right into this. We have something different today. I did protect my pages on both sides. The verse is right here underneath this wrap. I have a stencil that's already laid down. And then I have 2 paints. And there's this color paint. It says purple. It's by, I'm not sure, Dollar and Rowney. And Master's Touch, and it says Ocean Green. So this one tells you right here it's $3.99, but it's a really big thing, and so I don't use it often, so it'll last me a long time. This is also, the purple is also known as quinacridone, so that's the type of purple it is. These are a thicker paint, and I have 2 little homemade stencils, so I just use some makeup applicators, rubber band them onto some pins. So what I'm going to do is just kind of daub it out and just lightly get in there and daub. And I probably won't even use most of the paint that I put down, so just to get it going. Now you can use ink, you don't have to use paint. You can use a texture paste and go over that texture paste with some color. You know, it's just really up to you. I'm coming back over this side because I had a lot of paint on my little brush and thought I'd go back over. So when I've used this stencil before, I was careful. So I would, like, over certain flower styles, I would use a different distress ink. So that is another option. You can use distress inks over your stencil. And basically what we're just laying down is just something colorful. Something that creates a background, and when I'm done here you'll see it'll be a relief. There will be something left behind. So you want to make sure too, because the purple is such a dominant purple, you don't want to overtake your ocean green color. So you want to make sure that you give it space and room. You could also, I was daubing, you can, if you're more used to doing kind of more of a circular motion with your inks, you can do that as well. Now, the verses talked specifically about, at the end of verse 11, that by his will, that he created everything. And I think early on I had mentioned about the releasing to God what to give to him. And that he is in charge of everything. And we can try to make sometimes things happen, but we are not God. And even of our own lives, we can do certain things. You know, we make certain choices, but at the end of it all, you know, certain things are just still left up to God to touch us in our lives. So, and relying on him to be the God of our life. So I encourage you to explore, what does that mean, and creating in you something. He says that when we come to him, that we are a new creation in him. And what does that look like for you? You're not the old you, you're the new you. So we can go to God and say, I'm not happy where I'm at. this life I'm living is not what I expected, and allow God to work in your life. Okay, so we are done here. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to do some writing over it. Okay, so welcome back. I had added on a few words, so created all things. I used this Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen, and the tip says SB. Hope you can see that. And with a top ball and a pink color, I did some journaling. I will include today's verse as well as today's date on this page. I made sure this was nice and dry. In fact, I dried it with my heat gun, and then after that I just tapped it with a paper towel to make sure everything was dry, so before I started writing on it. And you know, as I was writing, I thought, wow, I can only be accountable for a few small things in my world, but God created everything. And when you think about that, it puts everything in perspective as to who He is and why He's worthy to be praised. So I just want to encourage you in this journey and look forward to seeing what you do for day 4. And come on back for day 5. If you could hit subscribe on the subscribe button and thumbs up for liking this video, that'd be wonderful. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.